Hey, good morning, everybody. This is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. Kind of early. It's 1:30 in the morning, getting ready to go to sleep. And I did want to post a quick video because looking at some of the data here right before I went to bed has me a little bit concerned about what the setup's going to look like tomorrow, especially along and east of I-77. And the reason I'm a little concerned is we're starting to see some of the model data, especially the overnight data, come in with some interesting things going on in the data. The first thing I noticed, here we are, it's 1:30 in the morning. It's 67 degrees in Charlotte, 67 Raleigh, 68 in the upstate. There's a lot of 70 still on the map. When I look at the dew points are in the upper 50s to low 60s. This is not a good thing if you don't want to see severe weather. In fact, if I look at the moisture, this is the Cape. This is that thunderstorm fuel. It's really building down to our south right now. And if I look at the dew points at this hour, I mean, it's 1:30 in the morning, and look at this big slug of really juicy air. These are 60s and some 70-degree dew points down in South Georgia. All this seems to be advecting or moving to the north. That's not a good thing. And then when you look at the upper level and the mid-level charts, you start to see this big vorticity maximum swinging down here. So could be a little problematic as we go into the afternoon hours. Let's look at the model data tomorrow morning, or really this morning. It is this morning. This is roughly about 7 a.m. We'll go back to 7 a.m. 7 a.m., we see storms starting to build down here in Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama. And as we go through the morning, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10, 11, 12. I don't like the looks of these at all. This looks like some supercells trying to form in here. And pretty potent line coming up here by about 2 p.m., 1 to 2 p.m., we start to see some strong cells. And again, these don't look as worrisome as this right here that I see coming up from the south, and then this line developing here. So these things could be a little interesting as we go into the afternoon hours. I think, again, the primary threat's going to be as they push east. I kind of jumped ahead there in the afternoon. This is 3, 4, 5, 6 p.m. These look like supercells out here. These could be worrisome. And when I look at the amount of shear going on in the atmosphere, I'm going to plot that right now. There's a lot of shear right in this region. In fact, let me plot the shear on the model here so it's a little easier to see. There's a lot of shear ahead of this front as it approaches. We'll go back to the afternoon hours. Uh, that's about 500 meters squared per second squared. This could be problematic, and already the Storm Prediction Center has made some shifts in their outlooks for today, later today. That's actually the old one. This is the new one that just came out, and I can show it to you here as well. Storm Prediction Center has put a slight risk now from about the Charlotte area east, but the problem is when you look at the tornado probabilities, there's a 10% probability in this dark brown. That's pretty high. This is 2% in green, 5% in the mustard, and then the brown is 10%. So this is an area. That's why I say east, along and east of I-77. So from the Tidewater to Raleigh to Fayetteville back towards the Midlands, we're going to have to watch this area very carefully. Please watch my Facebook and Twitter feeds. I'll probably be up early, about 7 a.m., taking a look at this if anything should change. Just be weather alert, especially from lunchtime on, if you live in and around Charlotte, and especially the eastern part of the state. Something to keep an eye on as we go into the afternoon.